Hey everyone, Melissa Wick here. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back. It's an honor to be here with you. I'm coming to you from Victoria, BC, and I thought I would use this beautiful backyard to film a class for you here. This is a very gentle, nourishing, restorative, yin-inspired type of class. It is good for the entire body. We're going to just slow things down, open up the physical so that we can drop deeper into our internal and really allow ourselves to rest and receive. You're going to need a strap for this class, so you can have a strap or a scarf or a towel or something that mimics that, and perhaps a block or a pillow or something, not necessary, but maybe have it close by. Set up your space and your surroundings so that you're not distracted and you can really use this time to relax. So get into something comfortable and let's get this practice started. Let's begin on our backs. Have your strap close by within arm's reach, and we'll start in Supta Baddha Konasana. So you can lay back, have the soles of the feet touch and knees open. If this feels like a lot at first, feel free to bring a couple of pillows or blocks or bolsters underneath the backs of the thighs. Or if this pose is just not working, have your feet out wide, knees fall in to touch for constructive rest. So whichever shape you're taking, your arms could either just be on your thighs, on your belly, by your side with the palms up. Get nice and comfortable, settle in, close your eyes. And let's invite in 2 deep cleansing breaths to fully arrive here on our mats. So a nice big inhale through the nose, let your belly and chest fill up. A nice big exhale out through the mouth, release. All the air out. One more time, big inhale. That's your inspiration. Take life in. And an exhale, even let out a sigh if you'd like. Closing your mouth and start to breathe in and out through both nostrils. Relax the energy behind your eyes. Soften your jaw. Whole body is resting, fully arriving here on your mat. Now set the intention here to make the breath as smooth and as even as possible. So as you inhale, you'll feel the air traveling in through the nostrils all the way down into the belly, into the root. Nice deep conscious breaths. And as you exhale, you'll feel your belly gently pull in towards the back of the spine. And just see here if you can make the breath smooth and continuous so that there's no pause between the end of the breath, the exhale, and at the top of the inhale. It's a nice continuous, smooth, circular breath. Soften any expression you may be holding on your face. Feeling yourself arrive even more deeply, more present, more aware. A few more smooth, continuous breaths. If your eyes are closed, you can gently open the eyes, let the light come back in. And if your legs are open, you can take your hands and assist the legs to close or use your inner thigh muscles. And then we'll find our strap, preparing for a hamstring stretch. So you're going to take your right leg up towards the sky, take your strap, and bring it around the ball of the right foot, so just below the toes. You're going to flex that right foot, reach your heel towards the sky, toes flex back towards the face, find a grip on the strap where you could plug the shoulder blades into the ground. Notice if the chin's way up, you want to gently pull the chin in so the back of the neck stays long. Your hips are even, so one hip isn't hiking up higher than the other. You can keep your left knee bent, or you can extend the left leg long, keeping both legs active. If your left leg is extended, just make sure your left kneecap and toes are facing up, parallel towards the sky or ceiling. Try to find extension through the right leg. So if your hamstrings are tight and you need to lower the leg down, that's totally fine. Let's honor where you're at today. Breathe into your hamstring. Find that smooth breath. You can even play around with the pull of your strap, maybe pulling gently on the right side, and you might find a shift in sensation. Just relax your shoulders. Try to find ease. A few more breaths. And now bring both straps over into your left hand. Your right thumb will come to your right hip crease and just gently push that right thigh away to remind it to stay down. And keep that right hip glued onto the mat and draw your right leg over to the left across your body without lifting the right hip up. Keep reaching through the heel. It's getting into the IT band. Relax your shoulders. Heel is extending out, toes back towards the face, making sure you're not sickling your ankle so your ankle isn't caving in. Keep the joints stacked. So left knee can be bent or extended. One more breath. Come back to center. Take your strap and release your right leg, and we'll just do a simple switch. Take your left leg up. Strap around the ball of the left foot just below the toes. Readjust. It might feel a little tighter than the other side. That's okay. Plug your shoulders into the ground. Chin slightly in. Hips are level. Your left femur bone, long bone, is plugging into the hip socket as the left heel extends up towards the sky and the toes flex back towards your face. Maybe you gently pull on the left side of the strap here, exploring sensation. Right knee can be bent, or you can extend the right leg, making sure right knee and right toes are facing up. Sometimes the leg likes to roll out to the side. Keep it parallel. Find extension, breathe into your hamstring. You're welcome to close your eyes if that helps to shift more internally. Focusing on the breathing, focusing on the softening. A few more smooth breaths in and out. You're going to take both straps into your right hand, left thumb into your left hip crease as a reminder to stay down. Plug the left hip into the mat and then draw the left leg over to the right across your body any amount. It might only move a few inches, that's okay. Keep reaching through the heel, making sure you're not sickling the ankle in. So the joints are stacked. Relax the shoulders. And just imagine that tension melting away. Use your exhales to facilitate the release. Beautiful. Come back to center. Remove your strap, put it aside. We won't need that anymore. Bring both knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a nice hug, gentle squeeze. And let's make our way onto all fours, tabletop position. So any way you want to get there, if you want to rock and roll or just roll over to one side. So spread your fingers nice and wide, knees underneath your hips, wrists under your shoulders. Let's do some cat-cows to open up the spine. So inhale, release the belly, lift the gaze, relax the shoulders. You can close your eyes if you'd like. As you exhale, push the floor away, pull the belly up and in towards the back of the spine, nose towards the belly. Again, inhale nice and smooth, release the belly, tilt the pelvis, heart comes through the shoulders. As you exhale, push the floor away, curl the tail under, feel the shoulder blades peel away from one another. And again, inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, nice and smooth to your cow. Shoulders out of the ears. Exhale to your cat. Come back to your neutral table. Let's do our puppy stretch so hips stay stacked over your knees. Walk or slide the hands forward and melt the forehead and chest down towards the mat. If the mat feels really far and you need support, slide a bolster or a block under the forehead. You can always place the elbows down for more support or even take the arms out a little wider. Make sure there's no pain. A slight pull in of the belly towards the back of the spine. Push your palms down into the mat. Wrap the upper arms around and in. Breathe into your thoracic spine, the upper back, the heart, the sides, all around. Breathing into your chest. Feeling the spine elongate. Breathing through any stagnancy, any gunk, any stuck energy. Creating more space for breath and life force energy to flow, nourishing us deep within. And take one more nice deep breath. With lots of care, you're going to walk your hands back underneath your shoulders for support. And now let's do our shoulder thread. So your left hand's going to stay down. You're going to inhale and sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Just open up your wing, feel that twist. As you exhale, you're going to thread your right arm underneath the left arm. Right palm is up, right shoulder down, right ear down. If the floor feels far away again, slide something under your head. Block, bolster, pillow. So your left hand can stay on the ground for support. Or you can take your left hand to your lower back, or you can take your left hand to the inside of your right inner thigh and push the right arm down into the ground and spiral that left shoulder up. So you're the driver, you take it as far as you want to go. Make sure there is no pain, and just breathe. Notice if you're gripping in your toes or your ankles, try to invite in softness. Just invite in one more breath. And if your hand is in a half bind, just slowly release the left hand back down to the ground. Push into the ground, lift yourself up. Come back to your table. And we're going to go to the other side. So we're going to keep the right hand down. Left arm's going to open up. Take a nice breath in. Open up your wing. As you exhale, we're going to thread. Left arm underneath the right. Left palm is up. Left shoulder, left ear down. Place it on a mat if you need. On a block. Right hand down on the ground for support, or right hand to low back, or to the inside of the left inner thigh. Spiraling the right shoulder up. Settle into your shape. Connect with your breath. Invite in ease. One more cycle of breath. If your right hand is in a bind, just bring it down to the ground. Push the floor away, lift yourself back up. So we're going to prepare to come onto our belly. So just slide your knees back a little bit. Bring your hips down. And then you can stack your hands one on top of the other. We're going to come into a half frog. So you can place your right ear down, so look over to your left. And take your left leg out to the side as far as it feels okay for you. Your left foot is just flexed, the inner arch is on the ground. And try to relax your legs here. So it might take a few breaths to let that left hip drop. Find a spot here that's comfortable for you. You take your leg out as wide as you'd like. And then you can close your eyes. And start to settle into your breathing. So each time that you inhale, just feel your belly expand into the mat, creating space in the lower back. And as you exhale, the belly pulls in, feel the release. One more cycle of breath here. Now we're going to transition into a twist. So you're just going to lift your chest up, place your left hand on the ground, and then make some space to thread your right arm through, right palm is up. You're going to lift your right hip up and roll over onto the right side. And then left arm's going to open up into a T. You can take your right arm and hold on to your left thigh. And then wherever is the most comfortable for your gaze, either keep your head to your right, or for a full twist over to the left. And just breathe into your belly, inviting in balance and harmony, equilibrium. Letting that left shoulder get nice and heavy, opening up the chest across the arm. One more cycle of breath. Now we're going to roll back onto our bellies and take that half frog stretch on the other side. So just bring your left arm in. Come back onto your belly, stack your palms, place your left ear down, and bend your right knee, take it out to the side. As far out as it feels okay for you. Rest your head on the backs of your hands or however feels the most supportive for you. As long as you're not feeling any pain, a little bit of discomfort is okay. You can ease and relax into that. But any sharp pain, you've gone too far, adjust, ease off. Settle into your breathing. That'll set up the space and the container for you to drop in. Relax your right hip. And any posture on the belly, belly down, is very grounding. So if you ever need to ground yourself, you can take this shape or just simply lay on your stomach and breathe. One more cycle of breath. We're going to prepare for that twist. So you're going to lift your chest up, slide your left arm underneath, left palm is up, roll onto your left side, left hip. And then your right knee stays bent. Left hand can hold on to the right thigh, right arm's going to open up, palm up. Wherever is comfortable for your neck. So either to the left, the middle, or a full twist over to the right. You can always support yourself with bringing blocks and bolsters under that right leg for support. Try to keep that right shoulder nice and soft and heavy. Inviting in expansion across the chest, the heart space, all throughout the arm and the fingers. Nurturing the spine. Breathe into your belly. One more cycle of breath. And we're going to prepare to come up to a seat. So you can either roll onto your back, hug your knees in, rock yourself up, or bend that bottom left leg, close your right arm in, and push yourself up. Let's come into a wide-legged forward fold. So if you want to sit up on something, you can sit up on a block or a pillow or a couch cushion or something. If you find that the spine kind of rolls in like this, I invite you to prop up so that we can keep the crown of the head stacked over the base of the spine. And it's like you're rolling or imprinting your pelvic floor forward onto the mat instead of rolling back. So what might help is taking your hands behind you, pushing the hands into the ground, and assisting that and opening up the chest. Have your feet active, flexed, knees and toes up towards the sky. You can stay right here. This might be perfect, especially if forward folding is not comfortable for your back. Stay upright. Maybe the next step, arms are in front of you. Maybe next step, you walk your hands forward. If you want to make this more passive, feel free to bring bolsters and blocks and create a tower for your chest and your forehead to lay over, so you can lay over something if you want. Or come onto your elbows or onto your belly. Wherever you are is perfect. Just listen to your body. Some days you want to go further and some days it's not happening, and that's all right. Perhaps you shut down the eyes, go more internally, and then just focus on relaxing your body. So you can take a little scan throughout your whole body, from your head all the way down, hips, thighs, legs, toes, and you can even just repeat the word soften, soften, soften. And just allow your breath to nourish you. few more cycles of breath. Wherever you are, if you're forward folding, start to bring yourself up, removing your props if you have them. We're going to gently assist our legs to close. And then we're going to lay down onto our backs. Let's come into a hip stretch, figure 4. So we'll cross the right ankle, let it clear the left thigh. Option 1, right hand just pushes on the right thigh bone, closer to the hip, not on the knee, away. And sometimes that feels perfect and that's great. Or you thread between the legs, the right arm between the legs, interlace the fingers behind the back of the left thigh. Or if your hips are open, maybe around the left shin. If you can't quite reach the clasp with your hands, use your strap and bring it behind the left thigh as an extension of your arms so that you can relax the shoulders so you're not transferring tension anywhere else in the body. You want to find ease, support yourself. Keep your right foot flexed to protect your right knee. Keep the left leg relaxed if you'd like. So you're pulling in the left thigh as you push the right thigh away. So you can use your right elbow or forearm to push the right thigh, making sure there's a slight pull in of the chin so the back of the neck is long. And if you want to explore a little depth, maybe shift the unit of your legs a little over to the left. And you might find a sweet spot there, and just let yourself settle here, breathe into it. Beautiful. Let's start to release. And we'll just do a simple switch to the other side. So right foot down, left ankle crosses the right thigh, left foot is flexed. Option 1, left hand pushes the left thigh away. Option 2, left hand threads through, interlace the hands behind the back of the right thigh or around the shin, or use your strap. Left foot stays flexed. You can relax the right, shoulders are relaxed. Again, support yourself where you need. Maybe left side feels tighter than the other, and just notice. It's not to judge. And then perhaps here you'd like to shift the unit of your legs a little over to the right. You might find your sweet spot there, and then drop into your breath. So the exhales are the vehicle for your release. So whatever it is you may be hanging on to, and you may know what it is and you may not know. You don't necessarily need to know what it is to let it go. Set the intention to release whatever is not serving you and exhale it out. Let the ground absorb it and neutralize it. The earth. Smooth breaths. Stay present with your process of unfolding. One more deep breath. And let's release, unravel the legs. Give yourself a nice hug, wrap your arms around your shins. Again, noticing the difference between the first time we did this and now, if there is any difference. Acknowledge your efforts for showing up for yourself. All right. So before we go into Shavasana, we'll do a little release. You're going to extend your legs up towards the sky, the ceiling, arms up. And you're just going to shake your legs, shake your arms. No right or wrong. And you can add in this breath. So you exhale through the lips, pursed lips. I know it's a little silly, but it's fun. You can try. Just shake randomly, no rhythm. Let it go. Give your legs a hug one more time. Just feel any tingling and sensations. And on your next exhale, let's come into Shavasana. So take your legs out long and as wide apart as you like. Take up as much space as you need, maybe more space than you allow yourself to. Let your ankles fall open, palms are up, maybe a little lift in the chest, slide the shoulders underneath and then relax the back down. So the heart space is nice and open. We're ready to receive. Relax the energy behind your eyes. Allow your whole body to rest on the ground. There is nothing left for you to do here. This time is here for you to nourish yourself. Multi-dimensional levels and layers as we are multi-dimensional beings. And just know that the more that you relax, the more you are supported. And the more that you relax, the more you are held. Allow yourself to just drop deeper, becoming more aware of yourself internally, to your deep resting place, allowing yourself to receive your practice, your efforts. And try to stay here for at least 5 minutes. Gifting yourself this time. Thank you so much for your trust, for your support, for sharing your practice with me. It truly is an honor. From my heart to yours. Namaste.